those who watch the channel know that there is a sustained attack against manga and anime, which happened during the last month, where you have voice actors coming out and saying that anime is racist. You have Japanese corporations like Square Enix saying that they're not going to cater to Japan anymore and they're going to cater to the wider audience instead. You have Vice, which, by the way, Disney owns part of Vice. And they recently made a documentary where they're attacking manga and they're suggesting that because of manga, you have issues of child trafficking. Of course, the comments have disabilities, so people can't contradict them or point out their bullshit in the documentary. And now you also have the Japanese human rights lawyers, which accuses One Piece film Red of being anti-revolutionary, anti-feminist, and anti-democracy. Now that is a stunning endorsement. You know, it's so unfortunate that I haven't seen One Piece because now I have to. Like, now I know that this is a glorious anime which deserves at least a view. So, apparently, since the series began serializing the pages of Shushia Wells' Shonen Jump in 1999, the creator had since depicted its worlds in numerous and various pirates in cladding straw hats and rebels against the world's oppressive authoritarian government. However, it seems that the Japanese rights lawyer missed the memo regarding that the themes of freedom in the world's most popular manga, as after taking his daughter to see the film on November 12th, he found that himself appalled by what he perceived as a regressive story. Oh my fucking god, said the communist. I saw a movie called One Piece for the first time with my Dotaru. A story in which a man looks like a bodybuilder comes out and does nothing but violence. Is the author anti-feminist and anti-democratic? And this is, by the way, also after there were criticisms levied against Dragon Quest. And this is what I'm saying. It's like all of these criticisms are popping up, very frequent. It looks like a sustained attack. I don't know like what the outrage is in Japan, but like the idea is that they want to put pressure on companies and animators in order to start appealing to the wider audience. And as we saw with Capcom, with Sony, with Square Enix, it does seem to be working. Now, I don't know if it's going to work with the manga, but like what is definitely their plan is to have like the streaming service in the United States be one company. So if people want to watch anime, they would have to go to that streaming service. And that streaming service will decide if they don't want an anime. So, for example, you have something like the Shield Hero anime or the Goblin Slayer or anything else that they find problematic, and they will say, no, we're not going to air that. So now, if you're a Japanese creator, if you're writing anime, you will have to take into account the Western sensibilities the same way that Hollywood, when they make a movie, has to take into account the China sensibilities. And I think this is where they're going with this. Like, this is why they constantly attack. Because we've seen this in the West. If you guys remember, back in the day with DC and Marvel, it was literally the same thing. Like, they would just constantly attack comic books. Constantly. And this is coordinated. There is probably a PR campaign behind this that's organizing stuff like that. But anyway, right, let me know what you guys think, and I will see you in the comment section. Take care.